Well, the onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the San Francisco 49ers. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. First and 10 at their own 26-yard line. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Second and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Get set. Get set. 18. Yellow.
Purdy. Now he'll tuck this and run. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. And it's third down. You look at this Arizona defense. They were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you can tell by this team, all right? Anytime you can tell your offense, hey, just get us a couple of touchdowns. We got this thing locked down. That's when you know you're playing well.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two.
At the Cardinals' 29-yard line.
Throwing here, Purdy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late, and that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Hard throw, incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put them in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a first and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Harrison. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
Here's Murray. Open man here is Benson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
In motion right is Jones. Murray now. Throw on the right side, complete to Harrison. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
Kyler going to give this to Benson. Shreds the tackle. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners 16. They'll try to run for it with Benson. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on fourth down. They're going for it. Hits Murray. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Yellow. Yellow. White. Yellow. Yellow.
Here's Purdy. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. The Niners at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
At the 34-yard line.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow. Right outside. Left. Over here. Over here. Yellow.
Now Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, first and 10. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey. Big ace. I need you, quick.
To throw is Murray. He finds his man, complete. It's Benson. And he's got this down to the 35. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
It's a gain of 10. And the Cardinals first down.
On first down, it's Benson.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
To throw, it's Murray. And this is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Zay Jones, his first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Cardinals are back within a score. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win. Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Yellow.
Purdy looking to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down.
Greg George deep for Arizona.
So the punt rolls out of bounds, and they'll have pretty good field position here up near the 40-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It's a pickup of 3. brings up 2nd and 7.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. Now Murray. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Here. Cardinals, first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Arizona.
Throwing now is Murray. Short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
4. Here's Murray. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Now he's going to step up and run. Looking downfield for Jones. Cardinals in there, thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to get the football here at their own 23. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
Now a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Purdy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Pass caught by Pearsall. Past the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
Get set, get set. Yellow.
Purdy now to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Watch out!
Purdy from the gun on third down.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro.
A 40-yard attempt.
This is up and good from Pinheiro.
And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
as the first half is winding down.
And the Cardinals have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room.
Kick is good.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Back to throw, Purdy.
That's complete to McCaffrey. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Outside, yellow. Watch out! Corner.
Final play of the half, Purdy.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a second and just a few inches left.
Murray looking to change the play here.
Second down and inches. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Benson. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 23 yards the pickup there. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Murray now to throw.
Short one here, caught by McBride.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
From the 23, here's 2nd and a yard.
Murray going to throw.
Short one here, caught by McBride.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now Murray again. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Harrison. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cardinals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So after the field goal, Riley back out as he'll send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Outside, yellow. 22, yellow. Yellow.
Purdy.
The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the 49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing here, Purdy. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey.
Down the sideline he goes.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the 49ers have come back to make it a 2-point game.
Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Murray. Looking downfield for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Murray now. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. He was out of bounds, so a big call there. brings up fourth. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Ace. Hey, Ace.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. He'll try to do it himself. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
On the play. 2nd and 10. At the 42-yard line.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
No gain on the play. Leads to 3rd and 11.
Here's Purdy.
That's into the hands of the rookie from Ole Miss. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the 49er first down.
Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Watch out.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearson on the right side. Touchdown! Ricky Pearsall from 3 yards out. And the Niners have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard.
At the 44-yard line.
To throw is Murray. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Hey, Ace. Come on.
Harrison will go in motion left. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Cardinals first down. A gain of 13 yards.
To throw, it's Murray.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be second down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down and 6.
Shotgun now for Murray.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up.
Back to throw again.
Murray now going to do it himself. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 19.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift, that takeaway. Even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
They'll come up second and 7.
This one out quickly to Watkins. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
Purdy looking to throw. That's complete to Pearson.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
Yellow. 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 Yellow.
Fourth down try. Here's Purdy. He's got the first down and more than that.
Touchdown, 49ers. Ricky Pearsall with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the 49ers are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 here.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Diamador Lenore.
Nice pass. Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Get set, get set. Russell.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. There he goes, right side.
How about this? Christian McCaffrey.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey.
83 yards.
And the Niners tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Makes the score Niners 42, Cardinals 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the 49ers, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another home date next week as the Jaguars will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our